Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys all had a fantastic Saturday, the first Legend Saturday of the week, and of course, anytime EA drops content, there's gonna be a bunch of glitches. We also got a lot of Mutt Leaks tweets that we need to talk about. That is exactly why we decided to turn on the cameras in the pajamas, because good things are coming to this game tomorrow. And Monday, we got a lot of things to talk about. Now, every time I do post one of these glitch update videos, I do like to give you guys a current update on my current status when it comes to the Madden glitches. And EA doesn't even want me to go in their game. Classic Electronic Arts. I will say, though, for the game being 1 week old and like the servers have held up pretty well for me personally. I know that isn't the case for a lot of people, but for me, the servers have been one of the bright spots. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get into the game, but I did just want to let you guys know that I still don't have my Ultimate Alumni cards. This slow rollout is just as slow of a rollout as you can possibly think of. Also, wanted to let you guys know that the auction house price floors, pretty much gone. Thank God EA got rid of those. I knew they weren't going to keep them forever. I didn't know how long they were going to have them in, but they should be gone for the most part now. Will they come back? I mean, most likely, but as of right now, freely run the market, go get your snipes, go sell off your cards. It's a good day in Mutt if you can like get in. Now, the legend glitches, we talked about this morning a lot, and the fact that I can't get into the game right now, we're just gonna kind of breeze through them really quickly. The tokens this morning with the solo challenges, that was, I mean, I was up when the glitch went live at 6:30. I was one of the first people on Twitter to be like, oh shit, these sets are live. I didn't find a glitch. That's because I wasn't replaying solo challenges. If I figured that out earlier in the morning, oh my god, boys, we would have had a squad. But you live and you learn, you move on. Yeah, so it doesn't look like EA wants me to get into their game at all, but that doesn't matter because we have a lot to talk about from my favorite Twitter page, Mutt Leaks. So as you guys can see, we got a lot of scrolls going on. First things first, Legends LTD Opportunity Pack. I don't think we got this in game today. I could be completely wrong, but I did rip open every legend pack that was in the store, and I just don't think we got that. We did get the 80 or 85 plus opportunity pack, so that could just be this. But again, I have no idea. Now, next things up, legends. I believe this is Larry Little. We'll talk about Larry Little in a minute, but I believe this is the card art from Larry Little. I have no idea who this is. It looks like Andres Pete. I could be completely wrong on that one. It is a Saints right tackle. I know for a fact it isn't Ryan Ramczyk. Did want to throw that name out there. They do not look the same. It could be Andreas Pete, but again, Moshi is a casual when it comes to the sport of football. More legends though. Clay Matthews. This is going to be a great card. As well as I believe that is Haloti Nada. That's going to be a fun defensive tackle to get. Now, why is Mutt Leaks tweeting out all those cards? Well, that's a question. The other question is, why is Mutt Leaks tweeting out a Kyle Juszczyk juice? One, this card looks so goofy. I love it. But why? Next up, I believe this is Steve Smith. I mean, Steve Smith legend also coming. I mean, the card art looks cool, but nothing is ever going to beat the juice box. Now, this is where things get interesting. The three other legends, week 1.5, appear to be coming tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, gotta set an alarm, fellas. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Legends week 1.5 should be here. That's really big stuff. Super excited to potentially, not potentially, but actually be able to use the Greg Olsen, the Brian Urlacher, and I believe the Larry Little. I just think EA's servers couldn't handle dropping 8 set-piece legends in one day, and you know what? I don't care that they did this. The fact that the game worked for the most part today, except the last, 20 minutes for me, I love it. I think, do this, minimal glitches, even though, we had positive glitches today. I'm not going to complain about that. I like it. Let the servers run. Let EA cook. I am fine with them pushing back legend content to 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. It's not even like we didn't get cards today. We got legends. This is additional. This is 1.5. Now, next thing revolves around AKAs. You guys been staying up to date with the update on all glitch videos. We've been talking about AKAs a lot recently, and fellas, AKAs are coming this week. Now, As you guys can see here, first, this is Mean Joe Green. This card is going to be sick. I believe this could be the LTD. I also could just be pulling that out of my ass, but it kind of looks like this could be the LTD. Mean Joe Green does have an AKA LTD last year, so I wouldn't put it past EA to do it again. Now, this is basically telling us the AKA sets that will be here on Monday. Exchange 3 76 to 77 overall players to receive 178 overall AKA Fantasy Pack player. Exchange 8 78 overall AKA players to receive 182 overall AKA player of your choice. Exchange 182 overall AKA Fred Warner, and then 4 82 overall AKA players to receive All Pro Fred. We've seen All Pro Fred in previous videos. We'll show them to you guys again at the end. But basically what this is telling us right here is that it's going to take one of the actual AKA 82, so similar to Legends, and then 4 any 82 to get one of the AKA players. This is exactly how they did it for Legends. I'm honestly shocked they did it the same. It makes too much sense for EA. The other thing this is telling us is we're going to get a free AKA player. Exchange 40 AKA tokens to receive 1 B&D AKA Vintage Champion token pack containing your choice of any 85 overall AKA Vintage Champion. Exchange 30 AKA tokens to get any 85 overall B&D AKA Champion. Now, keywords to kind of think about here. Vintage Champion and then Champion. What does that mean? Pretty sure the word vintage, using my college degree, means previous. And we have a lot of previous AKA cards that have dropped over the years that never got a new card. Could this Vintage Champions be older AKA cards they're remodeling for this game and putting in this token pack? That would be actually insane. It would be even crazier if the only way to get these cards was actually from the token pack, and that was the only way to get the Vintage Champions. Now, it's EA. I don't think they're going to do it. The fact that it has B&D in front of it means that, yeah, you can buy these cards from the store or the auction house. But we're getting 2 type of champions for the AKA promo, and that will all be here on Monday. So don't worry, I'll have videos covering everything that has to do with AKAs on Monday. But we also have some stats. Now, for whatever reason, Mutleak has the 82 overall AKA players speed. Revis and CJ2K will have 83 speed. Fred Warner's 82 will have 82 speed. I wonder how good his 85 is going to be, as well as Ronnie Stanley having 52 speed. That's kind of cool. Now, I do have to pre-record this video by a few hours. I mean, like an hour maybe. So if we get any more news between now and tomorrow morning, and I'm assuming 9:30 from Mutleak, so I'll make sure to tack that on to the end of the AKA. Now, quickly, for those of you who haven't seen the other AKA cards, Chad Johnson, who we didn't see his speed, I believe. CJ2K, his 82 is going to have 83 speed. Fred Warner, 82 speed on his 82, as well as Megatronny Ronnie Staley. And then Darrell Revis is somewhere down here. Let me see if I can scroll down and find him. I think this is the coolest card art in my opinion. Darrell Revis, Revis Island. Now, I will say I am pre-recording this video about an hour before you guys see it. So if we get any news from about 5 p.m. tonight until 9:30 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow, it won't be in this video. I'm sorry, fellas. It is what it is. Now, I would recommend setting an alarm for 9:30 tomorrow if you want to play the brand new Legend drop, and I would recommend doing it. The way glitches have been happening left and right, I might get up at 6 o'clock tomorrow and turn on my Xbox and see what is EA cooking up. Are we going to see Legends at 9:30 a.m.? Hopefully, if we do, we'll get a teaser at 7. If we do get a teaser, I'll make sure to have a YouTube short up, but we'll just have to wait and see. That is everything I got. Have a fantastic rest of your Saturday night, and I hope I get to see you guys again at 7. But until then, peace!